The price is still a dram of divine dew. Then that's 2 drams of divine dew this time. Let me guess. You want to sneak into the royal city again, yes? Look, Toplander, this is not just a matter of clothes. But, coincidentally, I just happen to have a set of custom clothing for a nobleman. That noble also told me quite a few interesting details about aristocratic behavior. These clothes are exquisite and made from some of the best materials around. I'm only asking for a dram of divine dew. An absolute steal, if you ask me. Thank you for your patronage. Number 1 rule of business: never pry into a customer's privacy. Besides, someone's already dropped a few hints. But don't ask me who. I don't want to end up face down in an alley somewhere. And I also want to protect that person's privacy. Since our deal is complete, you may leave at your leisure. If you're in need of clothes in the future, remember to come to me. I always give special discounts to old customers.
Even from this distance, I can smell that aristocratic stench on you. Not bad. Great disguise. I got Aldrich's group under control, but everything else is still a mess. I have to take care of things here first, so it's on you to figure out where Indris is. Good luck. I don't know, but your best bet is to ask around. Those uppity nobles might have heard something. If they haven't executed him yet, he's probably rotting away in a dark cell somewhere. He knows too much about Selthorin and the Queen. They'll want to keep him locked up tight. However, it won't be easy to find anything out. We don't have the right connections there. Who? Oh, yeah! That's a handsome fella. Why him? Do you think you can trust him? Halthor's beard. You're right. Looks like someone else has been suspicious of the Queen for a while. If that pink-haired himbo really is on our side, then we might as well give it a try. I'm going to try to get everything in Brimstone Village handled as soon as possible. If you have any new information, let me know.
That outfit suits you. Your courage is not lost on me, by the way. Coming here alone, you face the great risk of arrest. I admire your resolve. Oh, yes. Do you prefer to be called Merlin or Honored Envoy? The disguise is decent, but not perfect. You forgot one thing. Those eyes of yours. They've got too much life in them. Too much fire. Let me guess. You're wondering about Indris's situation, aren't you? He's been through a lot. That much is certain. Fortunately, the man is tough as nails, and his life isn't in immediate danger. I'm giving you this information for free because of your courage. But if you want to learn more, you'll have to offer something in exchange. Secrets have their price, you know. Just tell me what happened. I heard you, Feli, and Indris snuck off to some fun places. What did you see? What did you do? Ah, so that's how it is. Interesting. You've just given me a very important puzzle piece. Due to my station, I cannot take you directly to Indris myself. However, let's say you eavesdropped on one of my conversations and overheard that Indris is being held in Her Majesty's palace. Oh, how careless of me. Also, inform that little friend of yours to stop causing so much trouble. Indris is being held under tight security, so you'd better be fully prepared before you go. It would be a pity if Velara or Théodore brought me news of your death. Sometimes it takes an outside force to bring about change, and I've been waiting for a change like yours to come along for a while. Oh, Salthoran, it's high time for this stubborn stone to change. It's not too late yet. You must wait until late at night when the Queen is away and the guards change. I'll be waiting for you at the side gate of the palace. I'll at least make sure you have a way in, even if I won't be joining you. Make sure you're there. I'll see you tonight.
So, any news? I think we can trust him. It's our only option anyway. I'll find a way to meet you. See you tonight.
Ravion, the guards have been acting up. Why can't you restrain your men?
Don't look at me. It's your fault we're in this state.
My fault?
You're the ones that locked up Indris. Of course the guards are a mess.
You're the Imperator, the commander of the guards.
As the Imperator, I don't truly know how things run. It's my subordinates who handle the real work. Now that you're aware of this, leave the guards to their duties. I don't know what those unruly commoners will do once order starts to crumble. To keep things from falling apart, you better release Indris sooner rather than later.
That's impossible. He knows too much. And he has already disobeyed Her Majesty.
Yes, of course. He was never going to end up like you, my mother's loyal hound.
You...
Oh, by the way, Velara said she wanted to see you. She's at the Wisteria Hall.
Understood.
Good evening. I'm glad you've come. just as you promised. I'm grateful you've chosen to trust me.
You claim Indris is locked up in the palace. I'm not doubting you, but I never knew prison cells existed in the palace.
My wonderful mother, Her Majesty, has always had a unique aesthetic. Honestly, it wouldn't be strange for her to build anything in the palace. I'm surprised. I thought you already knew. I wouldn't have believed it either, but I was fortunate enough to see her before her body changed. Anyway, Indris is locked in a secret room in the palace. Even I do not know the exact location. I've already moved most of the guards away, and I'll help you distract the rest. Be careful when you search. This is our only chance. Don't make too much noise, or it'll be hard for me to buy you time. Follow me. I've arranged for someone to assist you.
Believe you came.
I'm here too. You look terrible. We have to get you out of here. Oh no! I hear guards coming. Magister, help him up. I'll try to find a shortcut.
can't let them get away.
I understand your concerns, Lord Velara. All will be well. Indris has rejected the divine dew. Without its nourishment, he will soon be corrupted. At that point, his companions will either finish him off, or watch him turn into a monster. Isn't this better than executing him?
But what if...
Should he choose to reconsider his path, he shall return to us and partake of the divine dew. A far more preferable turn of events, wouldn't you agree? He will come to see the wisdom and benevolence of Her Majesty's intentions.
What?
This was Her Majesty's intention.
Understood. I'll order our soldiers to stop the pursuit then.
What kind of dream will we have today?
What kind of treasure awaits us today? Another victory to my name. I have prevailed.
The transformation stopped? Great! Magister, the Sylvan Tendril helped you stop Indris's transformation. You should use your purification magic on him now.
After you activated your magic, my transformation suddenly stopped. No, wait. It's more like the symptoms of corruption were cured. Is this what you did for Feli on the surface? If I hadn't witnessed it with my own eyes, I would have found it hard to believe. Another example of corruption. So, the Dark Forest also faced such a disaster. It must have been similar to the curse of the Assail. That's why you thought of trying purification magic.
Then again, this corrupted transformation is all because of the Goddess of Earth and River's curse. It's funny. We dwarves were cursed by dragons. You Assail were cursed by a god. Looks like we're all in the same miserable club, huh? I guess I'll have to be nicer to you from now on.
This is no time for jokes. The Assail must know the truth. But my words are bound to pale in comparison before the Queen's authority. And breaking the lies that the Assail always held dear will require a more eloquent witness.
We first need to find a way to get the Eclipsion to use the power of Helthor. Otherwise, we'll never be able to awaken the dragon. We already have 2 runestones that can unlock different mechanisms in the temple. Let's go check them out first.
wasn't an illusion. There were really Hypogeans residing within the... No wonder they were weaker than the rumored Hypogeans.
Is that why Indra sensed dark energy around it when we last came here?
There's still a bit of tainted magic left on the bow. I'm afraid it won't be so easy to get rid of.
That stone-sucking Eldrick! How the heck did he let Eclipsion get corrupted? It's the holy relic of Helthor!
You can't rule out that the Eclipsion was corrupted long ago. Eldrick might have never known.
Magister, you're good at purification magic. Please help! I don't have much money on me. All my savings are tied up in research. But I can work for you for free. I'll do anything. The fate of the Eclipsion is in your hands. It's beautiful. A mythical relic created by Helthor himself. The gears rotate and chase enemies for thousands of miles. It always finds its target. The legendary Eclipsion!
Did you two hear that?
Do you mean the roar the Eclipsion just let out? Yeah! As expected of a weapon forged by a god. It has its own soul. I wish I had the skills to match.
No, not that. Do you hear something right now?
No. Magister, do you hear anything?
It's so loud I can hear it over both of your voices.
What is it, Indris?
It's calling my name. It's telling me to pick it up. Yes. It's a deep, powerful voice.
It could be Halthor's voice! But why? The Eclipsion is a relic of the dwarves. But if that's what Halthor really wants... Okay, Indris, pick up the Eclipsion.
Zany?
You listen to me. The Eclipsion is the light that shoots through the darkness. As a legendary weapon, it deserves a great warrior as its partner. We dwarves are magical outcasts, disqualified from using this divine bow. Otherwise, I would certainly never hand it to you. Stop dawdling! Take it before I regret it, and never let it down!
I understand. I won't disappoint you. Primordial dragon is as big as a mountain. If such a large creature would rise and fly into the air, what a sight that would be.
How could something so big fly in the air? It's completely against the laws of aerodynamics. Ugh, I'm so tired of you magical people going against the natural order. One of these days... Ugh, never mind. Do you have a plan for the dragon? Once this dragon wakes up, even a tiny yawn could set off a chain reaction of calamity. Are you serious? You've seen it before. It doesn't even leave a scratch.
That's just for the sleeping dragon. But once it wakes...
Oh, I see what you mean. You're right. I shouldn't lose hope so soon. At least we have the bare bones of a plan now. So, do dragons have any weaknesses? We'd already be burnt to a crisp by the time we meet its eyes. Is that really a weakness? It makes one move, and the whole place may cave in.
I think what Merlin meant was that its movements would be limited. Especially in this area.
Of course! We're ants to that thing!
The moment she underestimates us is our chance to strike.
Reverse scales. Oh, I remember now! Legend has it that dragons have a scaly patch of reverse scales near their throat area. It's a dragon's only weak point. If she won't listen to us, we'll just aim there.
All right. I think I'm ready. Along this path, I wanted the truth to atone for my mistakes. To find a chance to change everything. But at the end of the day, I just want to show people that there is another possibility. That we Azkael have the power to make another choice. The primordial dragon is no exception. She deserves to know the truth and make her own choice.
An indiscriminate attitude toward all, with an unwavering persistence toward a goal. A determination as strong as a mountain, with a will as hot as a blazing inferno. Indris, take up the Eclipsion, and don't let us down!
thieves! Your insatiable greed shall be cleansed in fire!
Despite being mentally prepared, the power of the primordial dragon was far beyond my imagination. Are you all right, Merlin? I'm fine. Did you see where Zany went? When we were falling, I heard her scream. We all fell from the same place, but she could have been blown away by the dragon. With your magic as a buffer, I'm sure she's not seriously injured. Let's look for her while we go after the primordial dragon. I'm afraid the dragon's wrath will be unleashed on Salthorin.
The bridge has collapsed! I can't get across! Are you two alright?
We're fine. What about you?
Don't worry. This looks like an old dwarven camp. I recognize the structure. I can't. The road over here has been sealed off. You know what? I'll find my way and meet up with you later. You focus on chasing the dragon. We can use the communicator to contact each other.
The battlefield. A state of...
I come to protect.
Mark? But how?
Halthor, you treacherous wretch! I have no need for your false protection! Vile snake! That treacherous backstabber! Where is Halthor, the so-called god who brought disgrace upon me? Fallen. He is dead?
That's right! Halthor has been dead for thousands of years!
Wonderful. A fate most fitting for a traitor. It has been eons since I last unfurled my wings. Was it you, scaleless mortals, who unbound me? Know this. Whatever the reason for awakening me from that humiliating slumber, I grant you the privilege of knowing my name. I am the flame of the abyss, the heart of the crystal, the third daughter of the earth and sky, and a sister to the stars. I am named Azkarion'sol.
Just like what historical records said. The primordial dragon came to Asperia from the Sea of Stars and formed a friendship with Halthor 10 millennia ago. But you cursed us! And now the dwarves can no longer use magic!
That stench! A daughter of Halthor! Such is the fate you deserve!
But why? Weren't you two great friends?
That covetous god is beneath the dignity of my friendship. When those foolish and warlike gods fought amongst themselves, I breathed dragon fire and aided Halthor in forging weapons. When the treacherous Hypogeans dared to invade, I marshaled my progeny, and together with him, expelled the foes. But he was not content. He stripped away my scales and fashioned them into armor. He severed my sharp horns, honing them into deadly weapons. He wielded peace as a righteous cause and beguiled me into paying its price. Alas, I was so foolish that I did not see it at the time. He stripped the skin and extracted the bones of my descendants who fell in battle. He crushed and consumed those of my descendants who had not yet been born. It was then that I knew.
Is this true? Did Helthor really do this?
Indeed, I finally saw through his deceit. In his eyes, we are not but tools. Thus, I sought to punish him for his treachery and violence. I cast a curse and laid waste to Helthor's empire. In retaliation, he wielded his power to seal my consciousness and force me into a deep slumber. I did not anticipate that I would encounter one of his people upon my awakening. What do you seek to gain by awakening?
I wanted to ask you to help me prove the Queen's wickedness to my people, with no intention of asking for more. However...
Who are you? It is difficult for me to discern your nature as a mortal. I had assumed you were a son of Helthor. But by your aura, you seem to be a descendant of Misati. Also appear to be of my bloodline.
Great Azkarion'sol. My clan has survived to this day thanks to your descendants. In response to the punishment imposed by Misati, the assailed have resorted to using the concentrated essence of dragon eggs.
Even in my deep slumber, the fate of my kin being desecrated had not changed. The world is not but an arena for the gods. Asperia is trampled by the very creatures it gave birth to, and we shall inevitably become their playthings. Upon those vile empires who dare exploit my descendants, I shall unleash utter annihilation. Yet today, you three have freed me from my bondage and delivered the glorious news of Helthor's downfall. For that, you shall be rewarded once for your deeds. Do not let greed consume you. Awakening me is no small feat, but for such a deed, only one reward shall be granted. Child of Misati, I can aid your people. Child of Helthor, I can lift your curse. And you, the Immaculate One, unmarred by the gods, I can foretell your destiny. There is no doubt it is you I speak of. Come, make a choice.
You can lift the curse, but I don't want the curse removed anymore. Indris, I'll leave this chance to you.
But isn't this what you've always wanted, Zany?
Lifting the curse was indeed my obsession. But now that I think about it, this restriction of magic was the driving force behind the development of our technology. We now push the limits of knowledge, relentlessly striving for perfection, unafraid to defy nature's laws. To learn, calculate, and be tested is the truth we have embraced. And now, another truth has been revealed to me. The god we put so much of our faith in has harmed the dragon race more than the Assail. Regardless of past events, the fact remains. Indris, you used the Eclipsion to awaken the primordial dragon. This prize is yours to claim. Right. Even if I can't use magic, my friend here is the greatest mage in all of Asperia.
Zany, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, do you really need her to foresee your future? You've always been in control of your destiny.
Merlin, Salthorin and I will always remember your kindness. Azkarion'sol, I, Indris, swear to you here, I will tear down the lies of the powerful and shatter this corrupted order. The Assail clan's crimes against Dragonkind will not go unpunished. Not while I still breathe.
I have endured the tyranny of others for thousands of years. My forgiveness comes with a condition. You must eliminate that blasphemous creature. Slay her.
Do you mean Queen Seralyth?
Will you still intercede for her? Will you still honor this profane sinner?
No. I agree to your condition. For the sake of Salthorin, I'll do what's necessary. Even if it means plucking out this rotten fruit myself. As long as you honor our agreement and forgive my people for their ignorance.
Oh, can you truly accomplish this? Show me your strength. Ah, that bow, that loathsome weapon. It cannot hurt me. Do you know the reason? Halvor left his vile power within my noble blood. Take it out! Take it out! Use your tainted hands, mortal, and extract the power from my burning body.
What? That's impossible! Extracting divine power with your bare hands? There's no way! No mortal can do that!
Then you are powerless to punish the sinner, you weak, scaleless mortal.
Okay. I'm willing to try.
Are you insane? You'll be burned to death!
If it means protecting Salthorin, I would pay any price. Even my own life. I've made up my mind. Let me try.
Mortal, do you have the courage, with your fragile body, to extract Halvor's power?
Halvor never bestowed his grace upon you! You'll be burned alive!
The power of Halvor. Fearless one, take it! You have what you came for. Now leave at once. Remember your promise. Remember your oath. Fulfill your promise. If there is any further deception and delay, my wrath will utterly crush you to dust. Immaculate One, watch over him. I once drifted through the sea of stars for what felt like an eternity, until the seed of life took root in Asperia and welcomed me. Finally, I found a home once more. To this day, I am forever grateful for their acceptance. They are the miracle of the seed of life, the root of the very tree of life. They stand as the greatest being in all of Asperia. The seed of life and I shared a similar journey. We both wandered the vast, lonely sea of stars for an eternity. At long last, they stumbled upon a world that no one had ever discovered before. Asperia, untouched and unspoiled by life. The tree of life is the ultimate truth that all living beings must heed. Without it, life would vanish into oblivion, never born, never existing. From the tiniest insect to the most powerful of gods, all must heed the laws of the Tree of Life, and I too am bound by its will. But though it once gave me life, it has long since withered in a place far beyond reach. The seed of life descended into the abyss of Asperia, struck the earth, and took root. From that moment, they emerged. Asperia was forever changed, becoming a sacred world entwined with the Tree of Life. Yet, in the end, they defiled everything. You alone remain pure and untainted, untouched by the darkness that once consumed them. Silence! Enough with your questions. Since you've boldly claimed that you wish to control your destiny, let fate reveal its answer to you. The scaleless mortal named Indris, do not forget your pledge.
I will bring this to an end.
Then I shall wait for you to fulfill the oath you've sworn. Do not fail me.